Welcome back to Aguamenti, and if you're new here, my name is Tony. I make videos about Wizarding World news, merch, and events. And if you like that sort of thing, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on the latest videos. Today we're going to be taking a look at my entire Harry Potter Vans collection, including all 4 houses and some special individual pairs. I think I want to start off by showing you guys the individualized Vans first before I show you the house colorways. Before we do that, I also want to show you this jacket. This was also a part of the Vans Harry Potter collab. Does have a big Deathly Hallows symbol on the back. Let me give you guys a little turn here. But before we get into the shoes, these shoes were released in 2019. I had a lot of comments on TikTok asking where you can get them and how do I get them and are you selling them and all that stuff. And unfortunately, I'm not selling them. These are my personal collection. But there are ways to still get your hands on them, and I will let you know towards the end of the video. But let's start off with the Daily Prophet. So this is the Daily Prophet model. It has a bunch of print all around it. It's got headlines there. Some of the stuff you can even read. And these are the Comfy Cush version of the Era. And the Era is just the model of the shoe. And the next pair is the Marauder's Map. So these are slip-ons and have the Marauder's Map print on them. Super cool design. It's got little blood stains even on the top there. And on the back, it says Mischief Managed. And all around you can see the Marauder's Map print. I'll show you this shoe as well. And on the side, you can see it's got little... I don't know why they added blood stains, but it's there. One super cool detail that a lot of people miss on these shoes, on the black line here, it says, "I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good." And that goes all the way around the shoe. And I'll try and get this close up so you guys can see it. There's some nice little details hidden through some shoes, and some are more obvious than others, but that's one of the really cool ones that if you weren't really to pay attention, you would never know it's there. I think these and the Daily Prophet ones are my actual favorites. I did get duplicates of the Daily Prophet ones and another pair that I have here that I haven't shown you yet. But those are like just to wear and like actually mess them up and stuff. I'm trying to hold on to these as long as possible. I know that shoes expire. So next is something gold. You guessed it. It's the Golden Snitch shoes. These are the old school model. So here's the shoe. It's got nice gold wings along the edge. On the back side, it says "I open at." The other side says "The close." You wrap around to the front and you can actually see the little golden snitch right there on the shoelace. You wrap around the other side and you have another wing. And on the bottom here, you can see it's got some striped details similar to that of the snitch. And it wraps all the way to the back. On the inside, there's not really any details. Most of the shoes just say Vans Harry Potter, so nothing to check on the inside. Next, we have something for those dark arts fans. These are the skate high platforms. Take a look at that detail. We've got some shiny green, like almost iridescent Just more Smorder on the side. You've got ribbon laces this time. The dark mark right on the tongue there. Big platform, chunky, nice little snake pattern at the bottom. Bottom shoes are black. You've got nothing on the back, nothing on the side. Most of the detail is on the front and the right side. So you do have that dark mark right there. And like I said, the ribbons are lace ribbons. Pull some of that. Pull it out so you can see there. Nice little laces. For this particular pair, both shoes are identical. There's nothing different in between them. But I think these are also one of the cooler ones that are in this collection. This is the last one before I show you the house colorways. This is actually another one of my favorites. I did get duplicates in these. These are the Deathly Hallows Old Schools. So the first Harry Potter thing you really see is the Elder Wand all the way at the bottom. And the cool thing about these is that they are reflective. So this actually shines when you hit some flash to it or some lights to it, and you can see the whole wand, lighting up alongside the spell here. On the front, you do have the Resurrection Stone, which is a nice little touch. And on the back here, it does have the Deathly Hallows symbol that is also reflective. The Van stripe is also reflective, and I'll try and show that right after. On the tongue here, you have some plastic, but it's mostly supposed to be representative of the invisibility cloak. The same invisibility cloak pattern is on the inside. So essentially, the Deathly Hallows, you've got the invisibility cloak as you tongue here. You've got the Resurrection Stone on the top here. And then you have the Elder Wand on the side here. I really like this shoe just because they did manage to get all Deathly Hallows in one shoe. I think that's a really impressive thing to do. And I also like the overall aesthetic of the shoe where it doesn't really scream Harry Potter. The most that you can see is the wand down at the bottom and then the Deathly Hallows symbol. Other than that, I feel like you walking around in this, I feel like nobody's going to point it out as a Harry Potter shoe. So I really like that. All right, moving on to the house colorways. This is the first house. This is going to be Gryffindor, and let's take a look. So Gryffindor is a skate high. You've got your stripes, red and gold stripes on the side. You've got your crest right there. And around on the other side, you've got the same, no crest on this side. You got a red and gold Vans logo up top, nothing in the front. And then the bottom is a red soul. You do get one hidden detail. The detail is that there's a lightning bolt right on the right side. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the Gryffindor colorway, but here it is. This is what Gryffindors get. Next we have Ravenclaw. So Ravenclaw gets the authentic model. And they are screaming right now because it is movie colors. So instead of being blue and bronze, it is blue and silver. This is checkerboard all the way around. Pretty basic, pretty standard. The blue bottoms. And the only detail that makes it stand out that it is Ravenclaw is the tongue. So Ravenclaws, let me know how you feel about getting another raven and not an eagle. And there are no hidden details on this shoe. Next is going to be one of the best house designs. That would be Slytherin. So Slytherins, you get an era. And the era has scales all around. That looks super cool with this nice dark green. Almost like a more earthy green than the regular highlighter green. You do get your house crest right up top on the tongue there. The bottom is the same earthy green, but no hidden details on this shoe either. I think these ones had a little more attention paid to them than any of the other houses. Checkerboard, we've seen it before. The skate highs, it's just some stripes on the side. But these, I think they took their time and they were like, yo, let's do something really cool. And I think they really blew it out of the water with this one. It's very basic, but at the same time, you know it's Slytherin. Like, you can see it's snake scales. Like, this actually has a little bit of effort put into it, whereas the other two, not so much. This last pair, I was getting hounded on TikTok for not showing it, and originally I didn't buy this shoe. And I didn't buy this shoe for a good reason. The Vans designers did you guys wrong. The Vans designers do not like Hufflepuffs. The Vans designers did not care. But after a couple videos on TikTok blowing up, I did cave and I did place a bid on StockX. So these are brand new, but they were resale. I completely forgot about them. I was like, okay, I'll just place a bid for $65 and we'll see if somebody sells them to me. And they sold them to me. And after taxes and all that, I paid $100 for this shoe. I don't know if it was worth it, to be honest. But nonetheless, Hufflepuff, this is your shoe. Hufflepuff gets a slip-on, and that's all this is. A black slip-on. Look at this. Those are the only two details. The elastic with some little stripes here, and your crest just thrown onto a black slip-on. The bottom is yellow, there's no hidden details. It's a black slip-on. So Hufflepuffs, let me know what you think about this shoe. Did they do you dirty? I'm sure you guys think they did, and I totally agree with you. Now for anyone looking to get their hands on any of these, once again, these are from 2019, but like myself, you can also get a pair that you were missing or one that you really wanted from StockX or on eBay. And I've also even seen on some other reseller sites such as Facebook Marketplace or Let Go. They do pop up randomly. It might be a little bit harder to get a specific size, but if it's just for collection, they do pop up. Once again, I did get this one from StockX maybe like a week ago, and it's brand new. Box was in perfect condition. The shoes are in perfect condition. So they're out there. You might have to pay a pretty penny, but if you really want them, they're out there. Let me know which was your favorite out of my collection, and if you had the opportunity to pick one up, which one would you get? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like on the way out. It helps me out tremendously. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on the latest Harry Potter news, merch, and events. And I will see you in the next one.